Hello, everyone. I'm Dr. Bianchi, and I want to welcome you to the Pillar Teams. You are officially part of the St. John's School strategic planning process. Now, you either volunteered for this or because of your role, you were voluntold, said you had to participate. But I just want to let you know that this is an absolutely important thing to our mission. It is mission critical. You might have many different roles. You might be an administrator, you might be a parent, you might be an employee. I'm not sure, but what you do here with this committee is going to be the most important thing that you do for St. John's School this year. It is that important. And in less than 5 minutes, I'm just going to briefly explain your responsibilities for this process. All right, so what did you commit to? That's the first question. How much work am I going to have to do? You will have to attend 3 meetings. That's it. At the bare minimum, these meetings will be 1 hour. And I say at the absolute most, they should be 2 hours. So you're going to do less than 6 hours of work on this. So one meeting is the kickoff meeting. This is where all Pillar team members are going to come together. It's not only just for the Pillar team members, but open to anybody in the community. I'll explain the process. We'll do some initial brainstorming. And then we'll have 2 follow-up meetings that are just for the Pillar teams, and it's closed. So it's only those individuals on the team really putting together the key work. So what are you going to do in these 2 meetings? Well, the first thing is I'm going to provide the mission statement for you. I'm going to provide your pillar category. You're assigned to that. You'll have the initial thoughts from the community, and you'll also have access to the last strategic plan. In those 2 meetings, you're going to have to develop goals. Goals are 1 to 3 short statements aligned to the pillars, delineating what the institution wants to accomplish. All right, so you're going to produce 1 to 3 goals. From these goals, you're going to have objectives. These are precise actions designed to achieve the stated goals. So every goal should have at least 1 objective. And I say at the end, you should have 5 to 7 objectives per pillar. Then you're going to have to develop outcomes, which are tangible and measurable results. So every objective should have 1 outcome. Just to solidify this, I can give you 2 examples. One's for Catholic identity. So with the goal, this is something you want. You want the school to integrate Catholic values and religious experiences. You're going to say how we do this. Well, staff is going to work with the parish faith formation team to develop liturgical sacramental educational activities. And then the outcome is going to be that students will participate in 10 parish activities per year. The same thing with enrollment. So the enrollment team is going to work to grow enrollment. They're going to do this by developing a positive reputation, providing opportunities for feedback. And then the goal is that, or I should say the outcome, the result is that they're going to retain 90% of pre-K to 7th grade students from spring to fall. So those are just examples. They're actually not part of the strategic plan. In total, the whole strategic plan is going to have 5 pillars. We know that. Then the teams are going to develop as a whole 10 to 15 goals. We're going to hope to have 25 to 30 objectives and outcomes. Hopefully this whole strategic plan fits on 1 piece of paper, back and front. And the reason why we want it to be shorter and more manageable is because every single outcome will be reviewed by the board annually to make sure that we're doing what we say we're going to do. Your pillar team is going to only have to come up with 1 to 3 goals and 5 to 7 objectives and outcomes. And you're going to have 2 meetings to do this. So this is what you're going to submit, something like this. So this is one theory where you have 2 goals, and then if each goal having 3 objectives. You could, of course, have just 1 goal and maybe have 5 objectives. But this is something that you would, again, it's just 1 short piece of paper using this type of format that you're going to have to submit. So it's not too much work. Who's going to be doing this? So there is going to be a board member who is assigned as the pillar lead. That person will be running the logistics. There'll be a second board member assigned also, and then at least 2 parents and 2 staff members. So you're not going to be doing this alone, okay? So now that I give you this basic outline, what you need to do, you need to RSVP to the kickoff meeting. Your pillar lead will contact you shortly to schedule the 2 pillar meetings. And I also want you to start thinking about the pillar and what might be some good goals and objectives. All right, thank you again. Like I said, this is mission critical. It's extremely important for our school, and I thank you so much for your support.